welcome back to A Sexy Confident Life. I am so pumped to be here for episode number 60 and talking about the 3 ways you can inspire and transform lives. I get the question a lot from friends and family and even clients and people that follow me on social media that always ask me, how did you get into what you're doing? And what is it that you do? Because I see you doing this and that, and you're coaching and you're doing success calls and you're doing high performance and all this stuff. And a lot of people always say, I wish I could do what you do. I don't know if that's you or if you've always just wondered, how do you get into the health and fitness space? How do you build a business or work in health and fitness to inspire people to live a healthier lifestyle? Because maybe you're a fitness enthusiast who just absolutely loves working out, being healthy, posting all your healthy recipes and motivational quotes because you just love it. You're living that lifestyle every single day and you're wondering, hey, can this actually be something I do for a career? And so I love that question. And so I wanted to bring it up here in today's podcast. And I wanted to talk a little bit about the 3 different ways you can actually make a bigger impact and inspire and transform lives, even if it doesn't become your career. Because I know that there's also people that love what they do. They love living a healthy lifestyle. They love listening to motivational speakers and reading personal development and eating well and exercising. But then again, they don't want that to be their business. And so I get that. So that's why there's 3 different ways, because I want to make sure that all of my viewers, audiences, and followers know the different ways that we can work together. Because I truly believe that there is no I in team, and the biggest way to make an impact in the world, the best way to change the world is to come together. Right? There is no one leader that has ever created a movement alone. It always takes the minds of many. It takes the efforts of many to truly push a movement forward. And yes, my movement is the Sexy Confident Life. It is helping more women live with more energy, more self-love, acceptance, and confidence in themselves to go out there and reach their highest potential. And they have the ability within them already, but sometimes it takes just that little nudge, right? Or that little bit of, encouragement, that little bit of window into that opportunity of what that first step can be to get on that pathway to your greatest self. And so I want you to know how you can help me, how you can help you, and how you can serve others, even if this doesn't become something you want to do for your career. And the 3 different ways are this: referrals, role modeling, and recruiting. Those are the 3 R's that I came up with because honestly, it's so powerful when you've got a friend, somebody that, you trust and respect and admire. Like I respect my friends. I trust them. I admire them. And if they tell me that they're doing something, using something, following someone, reading a book, I totally jump in with 2 feet. I don't even question it. They're my friends. I'm like, whatever you're doing, girl, I want to do it too because I trust you. I love you. I know that you're doing good things for yourself. I mean, if it's a good friend that you admire, usually if they refer something, I'm all in. So one of the easiest things that we can do together as women is refer what's working for us. I think too often we feel like, oh no, like if I refer, they might, think that I'm trying to push them or I'm trying to sell them something or I'm trying to say that they need help. That's not the case. And I don't believe that if your good friends think that they're actually good friends, right? So what I want you to think about is how often are you referring people to the things you're doing in your life that are helping you grow, that are helping you live well, that are helping you become a better person. And, to be honest with you, almost all my students that go through the Sexy Confident Woman formula, go through high performance coaching, they're so pumped about their progress. They're so excited about what they've gained, what they've learned and discovered about themselves, how they've developed new strategies and tools, behaviors in their life to really grow and flourish. They're different people. And so they want to shout it from the rooftops. And I love them for that, because guess what? They're going to tell their friends, and they're going to refer their friends to come over and hang out with us, to get into these programs that we're doing, to try these things out if it feels right for them. And so if you love this podcast, refer your friends to listen. If you loved being in one of my courses, tell your friends. If you did a fitness challenge with me and it inspired you and it made you feel great, refer people over, because it not only serves you looking like this amazing friend who just gave me this resource that changed my life, but it helps me move the needle in the movement I'm trying to establish by being that influencer and inspiring and transforming lives. I can't do it without your referrals. It is nowadays word of mouth that makes the greatest impact, because I can go on YouTube, Facebook, Twitter, Instagram all day long, but people who don't know me do not trust me. They don't take my word for it. It's my program. Of course it's great, right? So if I really want to change more lives, guys, I need your help. I need your referrals. I need you to send people my way so that I can take them under my wing and nurture them the same way I'm nurturing you. And it's not about, just trying to, get an affiliate commission or something like that, which you could absolutely be an affiliate of mine. But it's more so you being like, how can I make an impact? I love living this lifestyle. I love being there and doing these things for myself. But am I telling people about it? Am I showing them the same direction that I've been going down? If not, there's your opportunity to help. There's your opportunity to be someone who can start helping us change the world. There's too much sickness, disease, depression, unhappiness, unfulfillment, lack of energy, fatigue, all that stuff in the world. But there's a lot of us out there that are crushing it. We're getting it. We know what to do, but yet we're not shouting it from the rooftops enough. I tell everybody I know about the stuff I love, even if it's in competition with my stuff. It's like I absolutely love being an endorsement for other people who are crushing it and doing well and creating great things. So let's move on to the second way that you can be a massive influencer and start transforming lives. And that is to role model. So this requires a little more responsibility. And I know that sometimes it's really hard to always be that role model for others, because it puts the pressure on. It's accountability, right? You're kind of like, oh, people are watching. People are counting on me, right? And whether you're a fitness enthusiast, a fitness expert, a business coach, a leader, health and wellness professional, people are going to look to you to set the example. You are going to have to walk the walk, talk the talk in order to role model the way for others. Massive influence comes from teaching people how to think, role modeling the way, and challenging people. That's the high performance influence model. And so I believe that, as mothers out there, the way that we live our life, the way that we talk about ourselves and talk about others, the way that we treat our body, the way that we take care of ourselves, the way that we have a relationship with our spouse, our kids are watching. They're seeing it, they're hearing it from a very small age, right? So it's not just in the workplace, role modeling the way of how to be a productive, savvy, business-minded woman who's getting her shit done, but it's how are you role modeling your lifestyle so that the people watching you are learning to be better? What are you reading? What are you talking about? with your friends. Think about if you're a gossipy person and you're always around your friends and everybody's going to talk about this person or this thing and that thing. Could you step up and role model a different way of hanging out? Can you talk about situations of people's real lives that are with you in the moment and talk about how we can all live better? You know, it's like always talking about people that are not around or things that are not happening in your current life, might have happened in the past, or things you're worried about for the future. That's not always a super productive way to spend our time. So it's so cool to think about, like, you have the ability to start role modeling a more powerful way of living. If you're reading a great book and you're learning some great things, you're thinking differently, you're challenging your mind, you're challenging your body, you're challenging your way of life, whether it's your habits, your behaviors, maybe you want to share that with the people around you and talk about that. You make that the topic of conversation, make it inspiring, or ask questions about what other people are doing, right? And getting dialed into that. Role modeling is not always easy because, you know, it's easy to fall into the traps that sometimes other people set, right? You know it going into like some family conversations that, oh God, this might not go well. I mean, we're going to talk about the drama of the family all day, and I don't want to be doing that, right? But if we set that role modeling up, then it's really important for us to know that that is going to inspire people. That is going to make a difference in the world. And I tell you right now, when you role model a way that it really does position you as a positive influencer, a positive person, a healthy person, somebody that others aspire to be like, people will follow in your footsteps. They will respect and admire you, and they will learn from you and grow from you, and you can be a leader. You don't got to get paid to do it, right? But you can do it just by living it. Now, the third way that you can inspire and transform lives is to recruit. And this is where it comes to the business that I've been running for the past 5 or 6 years as a Beachbody coach. You know, for so much of my career, I was the fitness expert. I had my clients. I was training people one-on-one or in small groups or in boot camps. And I was really excited about transforming lives, helping people, creating programs, and all of that. It was all around me, right? It all revolved around me and my efforts to help people. And I came to a point in my career where I wanted to make a bigger influence. I didn't want it to just rely on my sole efforts because you can only do so much alone. And so I started doing a lot of video because I really wanted to reach more people, right? I wanted to help more people. And so I started doing video thinking that'll help more people because I'll get more people's eyeballs on my fitness videos and I'll be able to help them. But that wasn't even enough because not everybody follows me, you know? And it's just like, I'm not the only person in the world making fitness videos. So when I joined the Beachbody Coaching Network, I was able to armor myself with the ability to build a team and help other people who loved fitness, loved health, and really wanted to live that lifestyle. I could teach them how to be an amazing coach. I could teach them how to go out there, position themselves as somebody who is going to walk the walk, talk the talk, role model the way, and use the tools that are going to create the most impact for their life. Of course, you have to believe in what you're doing. And I believe that the programs that my team and I have created over the years are so powerful, using the most world-class resources in the world. And I really, truly believe that we have the best products and we also have the best team because we are surrounded by people that want to grow. Personal development is number one. We want to help others. Anyone can be a coach if they walk the walk and they want to help others. Those are the two requirements, right? And so a lot of my friends say, well, I wish I could do what you do. And I say, you can, right? But if you don't want to build a business around it because you don't want to put yourself out there for people, because when you're recruiting, you're putting yourself out there. You're putting yourself out there in a big way, and you're saying, you can come to me for help. I am going through it myself. I'm walking that walk. I'm living that healthy life, and I want to shout it and role model it, and I want you to come with me. Come with me. I will help you do this. That's recruiting, right? That's bringing people on board, actively positioning yourself as that go-to person that will help them. Not everybody wants to do that. So I say, okay, fine. Will you at least refer them to me so I can help them? And then they're like, oh, sure, yeah, no problem. And I'm like, and will you role model the fact that you're doing this stuff with me and you're living that healthy life and you're going to set the example for your friends and family to do the same? And they're like, sure, I can totally do that. And then sometimes just referring people and role modeling the way naturally progresses you to want to recruit, because you decide, you're like, wait a minute, this is awesome. People are getting healthy, and it's really because of me, and it feels really good. People are thanking me. People are loving it. People are enjoying themselves. People's lives are transforming. Wait a minute. Why wouldn't I want to do this for my business too, right? So there's so many ways. I just wanted to shout it from the rooftops here today. I'm shouting. But I wanted to make sure that I could come on here and share with you my passion, not only for helping people in my own way, because in my life, I've been so grateful to work with so many amazing people and continue to work with so many amazing people who just need a little help. They just need that start. They just need that little push, that little bit of encouragement, that little bit of learning and knowledge to get started in their own health and fitness journey. Or they're already on that health and fitness journey, and now they want help learning how to recruit. They want help learning how to build a business doing that. And I also get to help them do that. It is so rewarding to have a team of fitness enthusiasts or fitness experts that just need to know a little bit more of the business and the basics and the ways that we can really be more influential to help change more lives. Because ultimately the goal is to end the trend of sickness and disease and obesity that is plaguing our nation. I wish that the numbers were going down, but for some reason, the numbers aren't going down. I think when you live on the coast, when you live in California or New York or a big city, you don't see how much sickness, disease, and obesity is in our country, but it is high, my friends. And I know that there's a lot of people that are unhappy and depressed, and they feel unfulfilled, and they don't have a way to really get out of that rut. But I have that way. I'm trying to spread that message of, here we go. Come along with me. We're going to get out of that mindset. We're going to elevate ourselves. We're going to get through those self-limiting beliefs. We're going to start powering through life differently. Come with me. Let me show you the first steps. And if I can get your referral because you've come on board, you're role modeling the way, and then you even decide to recruit and tell other people that you're going to lead them, and I will help you do that, my friends, because honestly, that is how we create the movement of change in this country and in this world, right? So today, I hope that you really think about your role in this movement of health, fitness, confidence, living that sexy, confident life. If you listen to this podcast and you love what you hear, but you aren't telling anybody about it, come on, where's the referral, right? And if you're role modeling the way and you are loving it and people are looking up to you and they're saying, what the heck can I do differently? How can I get your help? You have the resources. Send them in the right direction. And if you want to be their leader, if you want to help them, let me know. I will help teach you how to recruit and to lead and to continue bringing people on board who want to go on this journey with us, because the journey is going to be to our greatest life. Who doesn't want to be on that train? I want to be on that train. You want to be on that train. Let's get on the train together. Let's make the world better. You guys with me? Awesome. Well, I hope you enjoyed today's episode. There's going to be lots of resources in my podcast show notes. So visit my website, annarender.com. Click on the link here in my podcast and you can find it as well. Awesome job today with all the things you've been doing. I know you're crushing it. I'll see you guys soon.